Hey guys, back with another video. You know, I'm sorry it's been a while since I've had a video. Just this year has sucked for everybody and I've had no motivation to create anything. I've had every intention to, just found other things to do instead, and I apologize. But I'm back now, and let's see if we can fix this Game Boy. I bought this Game Boy for $5 on Facebook Marketplace. Has the battery cover. It's pretty yellow, doesn't have the front screen part. So let's see if this works. Throw some batteries in this. And no life. Just like myself. Moving these a little bit because it could have some corrosion on it. Oh, there we go. All right, and as you could tell, there's a bunch of lines missing from that thing. So let's try a game real quick. Let's try Yoshi. Yeah, there's a bunch of lines missing from that, but that's fixable and I can show you how. Let's take this thing apart because as you could tell, it is filthy. It's yellowed. It's definitely going to need some Retro-Brite, which I can also show you how to do that. To do this, we actually need the tri-wing bit, the Nintendo tri-wing bit, and I actually just got this kit from a Reddit gift exchange not too long ago, and it has all the stuff you need to fix Nintendo stuff. If you have a Game Boy and you need a tri-wing bit, they're just a couple bucks on Amazon. You can even find them on eBay. I'll actually put a link in the description where you can find one. Not an affiliate link because I don't have that yet. And so you have this ribbon cable, which you can just stick your fingers in there and pull it right out. And one becomes two. Okay. Once you're inside, it's just regular Phillips head screws. So take this back part off. Put that in there. That right there. And then the headphone jack. Alright, now that those screws are off, let's go ahead and remove this rear board right here. Comes out in one big chunk. So here's this back piece. Oh, we actually have to take out these. So there's a little clip right here. Push this down. Pops right out. All right, no more metal left in this. And now let's do the front part with the LCD. There are way too many screws in this thing. Looks like all of them. That was not a good sound. Ooh. So, looks like this LCD has a lot of this weird rot around the outside, which you can't fix that. Only way you can fix it is if you replace the LCD entirely. I don't have a replacement LCD, so what we're going to do is we're just going to fix the lines that are on this, and then hope that in my lifetime, or as long as I have this thing, this rot doesn't progress any further. There are mods which I can do, which completely replace the whole LCD with an IPS screen, but I kind of want to just keep this thing stock, because I really like stock Game Boys, and I already have a couple modded original DMG Game Boys. And then here's the front half. Let's go ahead and clean these. Alright, I just got some soapy water. And I got my wife's toothbrush. So we're just kind of go through and get all the little nooks and crannies with the toothbrush. A Sonicare toothbrush works really well because you don't have to scrub as hard. because it does it all for you. This one's kind of nasty. Look at that. It's like rust right there. What the heck? Alright, that's pretty clean. Alright, got a few little scratches and stuff in there. Not sure what to do about that. I mean, I got a magic eraser that might work. The only thing that sucks about magic erasers is you see that little texture that's on the plastic? If you use the magic eraser a little too hard, it could take all the plastic off. It takes off the texture, it makes it smooth. Try it a little bit, see if it gets off that stuff. Use it sparingly. There you go. Magic eraser. I've had this one a while. That's not blood, I promise. These are ready for retro-briting. And then all this stuff, I'm just gonna dump it in here. Let it soak. Alright. Make sure you put gloves on. That stuff's probably safe to the touch. I don't want to touch it anyway. That should be big enough. Alright. So what we're going to do is place these in the plastic. And then I'm going to grab the cream developer. This right here. I think it was about $5 or $6 at Sally's. I'm going to pour some right into there. You don't need a whole lot. But you do have to make sure that all the pieces get coated. All the pieces that you want to turn back to their normal color. So now we close this. All right, so now it looks like it's all coated, every bit. We're gonna head out to my garage where I have my Retro-Brite booth. All right, this is my Retro-Brite booth. And inside this is UV LEDs and an ultraviolet light. So I'm going to take these guys, place them inside, and now you can see that they're glowing. That's just the cream developer, and I'm going to leave these in here for 24 hours. See you guys tomorrow. Hey, Retro-Brite worked. So now that we have a nice clean shell, we're going to put this thing back together. But while we're doing that, we are also going to clean all the contacts and stuff so that way all the buttons work. And you know how I was having trouble powering it on and off? I'm going to go ahead and clean the power switch as well. Isopropyl alcohol right here. I don't use this for anything except for cleaning stuff, so that's why I'm able to dip it in here instead of pouring it out. Don't worry, nobody's using this on their wounds or anything. Mostly this power switch right here. And then look at all the crap that's coming off of it. So, best thing to do, because alcohol evaporates really quickly, squeeze a little bit inside the switch, and then move the switch back and forth a couple times. Kind of get it in there. Set that aside, and then we'll work on these little pads right here. the D-pad and start, select, and A and B. Look how black this is getting. So I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to do the same thing with the contrast and the volume wheel, and move that back and forth a few times. Get it worked in there. Do the same thing with this. That should hopefully do it for that. So I'm going to start putting this thing back together, and then what we're going to do is we're going to try to get this screen repaired. I am not going to put this in here yet. I am going to attach it to here so that way we can fix the LCD. So pop that ribbon cable back inside there, reinstall the batteries. Make sure the power switch is off. There you go. Turn on my soldering iron. Alright, let's see if this power switch works. Look at that. Works great. So it looks like these are the only ones that we have to worry about. See how when I press on them, they kind of change a little bit? It's because Nintendo uses adhesive on the ribbon cables. That's the same reason why the Virtual Boy has problems after 20 years. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rub the soldering iron along this piece here. And what it's going to do is it's going to get hot, and it's going to remelt the adhesive, oops, back to where it should be. All right, it took a little while, but as you can see, no lines. Switch that off. So, first things first, let's get all these buttons and switches and everything put back in. Let's put these million screws back in. What I do is, when I put a screw in, since it's going into plastic, I back the screw out slightly until it clicks, and then I screw it in. That way I don't cross thread, because that wouldn't be a good thing. Stick this back together. Time for these tri-wing screws. Back it out. Screw it in. Back it out. Screw it in. So how has your 2020 been treating you? I can't really complain too much. I did gain a lot of weight during quarantine, so now I'm even fatter than I was before. which is partly why I'm not on camera right now, aside from my arms. I did get a new workbench, as you could tell from the new graphics. Got a lot more stuff in my game room, which, when you're bored during quarantine, and you got a little extra money to spend, why not treat yourself? This just needs one more thing. Fail. There, that covers a lot of the ugliness around the outside of the screen. All right. Here we go. That looks nice. All right. Let's see how this looks. To be honest, I don't even know how to play this game. There you go. Nice refurbished Game Boy. Used to be super yellow. Screen was all full of lines, or missing lines. Looks pretty good. So I'm actually going to put this on the shelf with my other Game Boys and handhelds. That's my current stuff right there. Got me a Turbo Express. Got a Raphael. Back to the Future stuff. Got an awesome Bowser figure. And you guys remember that thing, possibly. If you don't, check out the previous video where I collaborated with Technica Street and he did that awesome paint job. But let me move this Pac-Man out of the way. Sorry, Mega Man. And I'm going to put this in front of my Oregon Trail. There we go. We will be moving soon into a much larger game room, so won't have such a clutter up on my top shelf right here. And I cannot wait till that happens. Anyway, have a good one, guys.